Welcome to Yoga and Somatic Movements for Grief. If you find yourself feeling heavy or having a heavy heart, I'm glad you joined us. We're going to do some breath work and some heart openers and hopefully lift your spirits. We're going to start here with a hand on the chest and a hand on the abdomen, taking a deep breath in and then a big exhale out. Let's go again. Breathe in, feel your belly expand, your lungs expand, and take a deep breath out. Again, full breath as much as you can. Expand, expand, and a big release. Now I want you to open your arms wide, expand the chest, and as you bring the arms around, give yourself a big hug. Inhale, arms open. Exhale, wrap those arms around and a big hug. Inhale, open, chest expands. Big hug. And one more. Big breath, open the heart. And wrap yourself up. Big hug. Now I want you to find a pillow. If you're in the living room or if you're in the bedroom, just grab a pillow. I want you to just cradle it. So this is a little somatic, almost taking you into a child's position. A little rocking side to side. And let yourself feel. Let yourself feel whatever is coming up. You can sway side to side. Be gracious and generous with yourself. Now we're going to continue opening the hips and doing a little rocking side to side with the knees. So just nice and easy. This is to open the hips where we can house a lot of emotion. Guilt, shame, anger. And then take it over to one side. Just taking it to an easy twist. Let's come around and just balance that out on the other side. Let yourself breathe deeply as you're twisting. Inhale and exhale. Then we're going to come back in the center and do a reverse tabletop, another heart and hip opener. Do the best that you can. This does require a little bit of upper body strength. Just pick your hips up wherever you can. Really expand the chest and bring it down. It has been studied that heart openers actually help relieve depression. So the more you can open the chest and expand and feel vulnerable there, get some breath in, the better off you're going to be. Now let's come around and we're going to press into a tabletop position. And I want you just to move wherever you want to move. I take kind of some strange modern art type circles. I want you to move whatever feels good here. Pay attention to your body. That's part of what somatic movement is listening to your body, to your heart, to your hips, to your back, to your neck. What does it want to do? Don't put any thought into it. Don't judge yourself. Just move. Let yourself move and get in touch with your body and what messages your body has. Then we're going to gently start moving into a partial up dog and a puppy or partial child's pose. So just shifting the hips forward, letting the chest open, and then rocking the hips back, letting the shoulders and the hips open. And just do this to your own range of motion. Again, just listen to your body. When you're ready, we'll push it back into a little downward dog, but I'm going to move around little extra movements here too. I'm shifting my hips side to side. I'm walking my ankles. I'm shifting my weight from shoulder to shoulder. So really wiggle around and let yourself be. If down dog doesn't work for you, you want to do something else, by all means. Listen to your body and just let it move, let it play, let it breathe, let it be. Shake the wrist out a little bit if you need to. And then we're going to take the hands together behind the back and open the shoulders. So we've got a heart opener again here. Open the chest, open the shoulders and breathe. Arms now reach up. We're going to come back into half camel. One palm, if you can reach it to the heel, another big heart opener. And then we'll do the same thing to the other side. Chest expands, lifts and opens. And again, to the right side, breathe. And then one more to the left side. Breathing the whole time, nice and gentle, easy on yourself. And prop back, stretch and rest the feet. And here we'll lean back a little bit, another heart opener. Opening all the way, kind of a partial camel pose, a little bit of a hero pose, and adjust however you need to. Now we're going to come forward. Take your right or left foot forward, either side, into a lunge, and I want you to turn the chest towards that knee and then bring it down. So we're going to expand and open and then bring it down. When you expand, breathe in. And when you bring it down, exhale. Then you can pick up that back leg if you want, go into an extended revolved angle, or you can keep the knee down. You're going to shift your weight forward and back a little bit. Open up the back of the legs just to get some body balance here. Release some stress out of the hamstrings. And then we'll shift back into a little pyramid pose, just pressing both feet down, straightening both legs best you can. Big breath in, big breath out. Let's go to that other side. And we're doing that little twisted lunging angle, reaching and breathing, and bring it down. Remember turning your chest towards that thigh, and then down. And one more. And then if you want to bring that back leg up, that's up to you. You can keep the back knee down if it feels better. Big stretch here. And then we'll shift into the hamstring. Just balancing that other leg out. This is also a really nice stretch for if you've been seated, if you've been sitting down a long time. This helps open the legs, get some blood flow up to the thighs and into the heart. And then a little pyramid pose. Legs straight, folded over. We're going to push back again into down dog and wiggle those hips, wiggle the heels, bend the knees. Do whatever feels good. Listen to your body. And push back one more time. Really bend the knees deep. And they'll come down. Let's not all the way down to your chest. Arms are right by your side. You can use the hands a little bit to press up into cobra. So this is also a partial heart opener. This will help you open through the front of the shoulders and the chest. When we get down, sometimes we slump forward. And then we'll just prop the elbows under the shoulders into Sphinx pose. And let your head drop here. Release any tension from the back of the neck. Let's let it drop. Head relaxes. Neck softens. And then we'll push up and come back. Let's rest back here in a little bit of a child's pose. And then I want you to find your pillow again. I'm going to take that pillow and use it again for a little cradling. And just hold it into the chest. If you're feeling any grief or sadness, see if you can just let it out. We're going to come down to the side in just a little side child's pose. Letting the softness of that pillow cradle you like a hug. Just give yourself a minute to breathe. If it feels good, come back to your back here and even hug your knees in and do a little rocking side to side. Relax the low back, the hips, the shoulders. And then soothing yourself one more time with a pillow hug and a little bit more rocking side to side. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. I want you to remember pain is not permanent. I've had to remind myself of this also, especially in the last year. These are just emotions and they will pass. And your taking action right now will help you get through some of the sadness and grief. Let's take the hips up and down a couple of times into a bridge pose. When your hips are in that elevated place, you're in a partial inversion. So let's hold the hips up and then take the arms to a reach, just kind of alternating, reaching above the head and then down, opening the chest and shoulders, letting the blood flow come down the thighs, down the hips to the heart and to the head. You're taking action now tells your body and gives your body a little sense of control. Now if you cross the feet or just hug the knees, either one, and do a little rocking side to side. Let's pay attention to what feels good, what's calling for attention, and if there's another move that you would feel better doing, allow yourself to do that. Maybe you just want to be still. That's okay too. And finally, we're going to roll up. We're going to find that pillow one more time. Take it to a little seated, cross-legged position. Got some cushion for the hips if you want it. And again, hand on the heart and hand on the abdomen and breathe. A little tapping as we wrap up, a little tapping on the head, calming the nervous system, then moving to the temples, 2 fingers tapping each side of the temple, and then moving to the jaw where we hold a lot of tension. 8 or 10 taps there on the jaw, soothing yourself, letting yourself know that you care, I care, somebody cares. Tap right above the lip. And then move your fingers there to the throat, tapping on the throat. Just be right in the moment. Pay attention to the feeling, to the sensations. Listen to what comes up. Tap on the collarbones. Still breathing, present in this moment, just right here and right now. Tap on the breastbone. You can use all your fingers here if you want. I feel you, I know. Take both hands and just soothe the heart, pressing around the breastbone in a little circular motion. Do 4 or 5 times each way. Especially if you live alone and you don't get hugs and you don't get touching. Just this self-soothing is very calming to the nervous system. Give yourself one more hug. Let yourself make some little circles through the hips. And again, if you've got some tears, let them go. Breathe. Let yourself feel. Give yourself permission to grieve and go through it. We're going to breathe one more time, doing these big breaths, giving yourself big hugs. And again, open the chest. Inhale. Exhale, wrap it around. You deserve good things. I'm so glad you were here with us. This pain will pass. You do have good days coming. Please do reach out to friends. Reach out to anyone that is your support system, because you're not a burden. We all feel grief, and I hope this helped today. Peace be with you.